Hello everybody, just turning on my lights here and moving my stuff around a little bit. Super cool. And I hope everyone's having a great day. Good evening to everybody. It's been an interesting day for me. So, all right. So I have these hearts. I think I have another one here. Just a sec. I thought I did. Well, maybe I don't. Maybe I only have the one. I thought I had two. Oh, darn it. And I put it on the table already. Because I thought I had two. Well. I'll put that for cat's meow. This work. Hold on. I'm sure I have what I thought I had. You know how that is, right? Hello, 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 everybody. Kathleen's having an issue because she thought she had two and she has only one. Interesting. So I'll just tell you what it is, and then I'll tell you my thoughts and how I'm going to do this. I might have to grab a different board. This one's very warped. Well, sorry. I gotta get up for a second. I need a pretty flat board. Foam board. It's usually what my boards are. Alright. So I was at the thrift store the other day and I saw these hearts. Now I know I have another one. Anyway, this heart goes inside that heart. And it becomes a 3D style heart. But I taped it on to my board because we're going to use glue. And I'm debating between hot glue and regular glue. I don't know which one is the best. You can use napkins on it. You can do the rice paper on them. That would have been perfect. Except for I used all my rice paper up. I haven't made any extra. I've been busy, guys. Busy. So say hello if you're here. And we'll get started. Like I said, I don't know if this will actually work. My concern is that my glue will drain right out from the edge. However, I am not using... Hello, sorry, I thought I had everything off. I am not using... like the clear glue. I'm going to be using my tacky glue, which will turn clear, and I'm going to add, since it turns clear, of course I don't want these hearts to be clear, I'm going to add some paint in it, a drop of red and a drop of white and a drop of pink, or maybe do all one color, and just zigzag it and make designs in it. And hopefully it will dry and be perfect the way I want it. Maybe. This might be a total flop. Now I got these at the thrift store. These are two hearts. I got them upside down for you, sorry. I turned them because I was going to start. These are two hearts. And I just taped them down to stay flat. Now I'm thinking about adding just some hot glue like right around its edge, to maybe stop some of the bleeding. And I left the price thing on because I want to look them up, because if this works I want to buy more. because I really liked it. This is from, I can get this to turn around for me. There we go. From Creative Co-op, and it's probably should take a picture of that. Of course, it's made in China. That's why it's so thin. But it's a 3D heart, and it goes in together like this and makes a nice 3D ornament. I'm keeping this fish wire on that because it's so neatly tied, and it has the name of it so I can look it up. I could have swore I got it at the thrift store, and I know about 2 or 3 of them, but we'll see how my idea works. How is Trisha Ann tonight? I am getting ready to do my event coming up in June. At least that's my goal, is to do it in June. And it's going to be a little spendy. So excited. But I'm thinking of what crafts do you guys want to learn to make? So you're doing good? Thumbs up. So think about that and then chat it in this page here. I'm going to ask for the next couple, well, for a good week anyway, what kind of crafts you like to make. Now I'm thinking I probably should have left the cover on. I was just going to dump it, but then now I just thought about it and my thought maybe changed its mind. Pull that off. I can feel it. So let's get started. So I'm just simply, well, I still think I should put some hot glue just around the edge, but not to the edge. We can always cut glue, but so I'm just putting hot glue. This is the only hot glue I'm going to use. Just around the edge. So I might have to sand it off. And this will probably take a day to dry. I did do there. So I just kind of like sealed the edge and put hot glue all over my clothes. Now see, this side doesn't want to stay down. Maybe I need a piece of tape there. This is this Dollar Tree Stickum tape. Any kind of craft that you would want to learn or do with me at an event that maybe I've done before. Well, I don't even have to have it done before. Just my lights flicker. Did you guys see that? So I'm just putting some glue around here while you guys are thinking. What crafts do you want to learn? I was thinking a spackling craft. That would be kind of fun. And I was also thinking some painting. Maybe making a dome. All sorts of ideas. Now I'm just letting this glue cool just a bit before I pour the other glue in, and I'm hoping that like really worked. They don't seem to be lifting up now. I'll probably have to sand it off or trim it off tomorrow, but hello, hello. Hi, Brooklyn. Sorry I'm late. You're not late. You're not late, hon. No way. No. There's no such thing as being late for crafting time. Crafting time is any time. I can sit down and craft anywhere. I don't need a whole lot. So what I'm doing is just going to fill these up, and then I'm going to add a drop of paint in each one and swirl it. And hoping it doesn't run out. I'm trying to get my glues upside down to get them ready to dump. I don't know if this will work. This is just my own thinking. You doing okay? Great. Barb have to take out the dog. Sometimes you have to take your dogs out, guys. Now, as you see, I'm just putting in the glue and I'm filling it full. Making sure it was self-level. I'm hoping. See how I filled it nicely? Just gonna kind of pat it down. Looking good. Now I'm gonna add a drop. Of blue, goodness sakes, gosh, I'm messing up so good today. And a drop of red. I was like, oh no, I'm out of white. I got enough white. Now that's going to dry clear. So having a drop of white in there, I don't think is going to be a situation. You only need a drop. And then I'm taking a swirl. Now I'm hoping this works. I really don't know, friends. And I'm just going to kind of like draw some cute design in it. That's like right to the top. I don't know if this will actually work. It would be really cool if it does. I'm going to kind of do that in each one, and then when it dries clear, hopefully it will look beautiful. That's my goal. Round 2. I did not wear my glasses, guys, and I was online. I'll just take it forever. And now my eyes are blurry from being online. Isn't that crazy? And I'm using tack glue, filling that up to its rim. And then again, I'm just going to add, maybe do this one just all pink. I should have painted it. I think maybe a drop of red in there would be. I really like how the red and the pink look. With just a dab. I'm just doing them all the same, I guess. Now, I don't know if this will actually work, but we're going to try. It's kind of fun. It's something really different, isn't it? Only part I don't like is getting the glue in. And I'm pretty sure I have enough glue. And I'm filling it right to the rim and let it self-level. My little stir stick will just add that little bit. I hope everyone can see. So I'm looking for 6 crafts that you guys would like to do at my event, hopefully in June. I'll find out, I believe next Friday, what's open and what's available, and if they accept me. I find all that out next week. I've been on pins and needles about this. I really have. So then I add, your glue's going to turn clear, at least we're hoping. And I'm just swirling these around just to give it some fun. Guess I'm making like a window catcher. That would be like a good thought of that. Somebody recommended me do a spackling for my event. It won't be online. It's going to be just strictly about 50 men and women, whoever wants to come. I don't know the price yet because I have to get the details. I had one place that was going to do it with me, and I just lost me. There we go. And then the company backed out. I was disappointed. And the hotel price was astronomical. Like way out of line. I'm trying not to get any air in the item here. Now, that could have had a little bit more white, but we'll just go with what we got. And this place was near the Mall of America. I figured that would be like really close to the airport, easy to get to. In fact, it's connected to the Mall of America. And I would have had to charge $800 just to break even. It was that expensive. So I'm hoping this new place is way less. But I'm excited for it. This has taken me a little longer than I anticipated, but just hang in there. It might turn out beautiful. It'll be battle must be getting a little low. I have to make sure I get it underneath that tape. Let it self-level before you put your tape or your paint in. I think it's level. I think this is going to be so pretty. If this turns out, it's going to be... Oh, I almost dunked it with red. Whoops. Now, the white that I'm adding is because the glue will turn clear, so I wanted a little white. That's going to overflow it just a bit, but We'll see. Sometimes paint as it dries gets lower. And then I'm just stirring it. Got this one a little bit full. Here I was worried about not getting enough in there. Trying to pull that pink around because I really got a lot of red in that one. Yeah, that one's going to be a little red. My own air. I'm holding my breath. Ah. You know, crafting events are so fun. I had so much fun last year when I went to Driftwood and Shine, Sugar and Shine. What was it? Oh, I did. I had a blast. I got to meet the friends that I talked to all the time. I got to meet new crafters who never crafted before. It was fantastic. It really was. Very much inspired me to continue crafting. Just hearing their stories, loving their special attitudes of crafting and putting things together, and everybody was so helpful. It was amazing. Driftwood and Shine is having another event, and that's going to be in September. And they have to charge just as much as I do this time. I felt kind of, I mean, things have gone up, guys. That's all I can say. And all I can say is I don't think I see retiring at all in my future. I'm getting this right to the rim. Just letting it kind of like flow into the spaces. Just so pretty. I can't even pick it up to show you guys. Red is very dominant. I have to be really white. I have to be really careful with the red because it's very dominant. This is like super cool. I'm filling it right to the rim. And everyone say prayers for it to turn out. Alright, one more space on this one. You know, friends, I do about 500 crafts a year, roughly. Maybe even more. And I can't decide what crafts I want to do for this event. Isn't that crazy? It's a little bit more here. It's fun to watch it level out. It just goes whoosh, and it's like glass. It's kind of cool. And your 3 drops of paint, again, fills up your spot just that little bit more, so you don't want to overdo it. Just make a cool design that you will be happy with. And then the white spot might be white and it might become clear. We'll find out in a day or two. I don't know why I'm holding my breath when I do that. I did put, if you're just jumping on, I did put a little bit of hot glue around my edges on the outside to stop the glue from pouring out. Otherwise, I believe it would pour right out. I'm 90% sure. And I'm hoping the glue will come off tomorrow. Or once it's dry. And it might be a project that I can take it off and it'll still be like damp on the other side. So then I will have to flip it over and let it dry one more day. And this is like quite a lot of glue, so it might take a couple days to dry. But even so, it's going to be gorgeous. If I don't destroy it. And then you take your thing and you swirl it around. I might try to heat set it a little bit. Trying to get some of that red to slide down, but it didn't. Very interesting. Hi, Wayne. How are ya? Glad you made it on. Ooh, the glue must be getting out. So we're filling up these. This is a 3D heart, and it's going to need a day to dry. This glue should turn clear, but it might take a little longer than a day. I don't know, it's pretty warm down here. Now that I have heat. It feels so good. So, anybody have any ideas of crafts that they would like to see made at my event that will happen this year? I just don't have a date yet. This is going to be so pretty. I wish I could just dry it. Now this one just floated over right here. Naughty. It's a slow mover. All right. This is getting feeling a little empty here. Never say empty, I guess, right? There's always something in there. Trying not to get any air bubbles in it. I want just the glue. Air bubble, I can see it. And then once it's dry, I'm going to take, I want to put glitter, maybe gold glitter. I don't have any dark glitter. Should have painted this first. I didn't think about that till after I got gluing. So it's my own fault. I messed up my own artwork. Isn't that terrible? So I feel like I'm doing like a pour paint, except for I'm pouring the paint into the glue. And then we're going to just let it dry on this craft. Replaying, that's cool. Got a bubble there, it won't go in there. Super cool. I thought this was empty and I got quite a bit. It's getting there though. It's really light now. Kind of fun, huh? And just a touch of white, maybe right in the middle of the red. Trying to do them each a little bit different, but they all kind of look the same. Oh, that one came out cute. See how much more I can get out of here. A lot of glue. It's right at the end of its bottle. Hopefully I can finish this one. Now I suppose you could do each one first. It's looking pretty, thank you. I would love to tip it up and show you, but and I have you on my phone, or I don't have you on my phone, so I can't even pick up the phone and show you. But it is pretty. My red got so thin, I don't know why. Now this time I'm going to put the pink inside the red. And then the white going just a line through it like. Friends, you gotta help me think. What craft should I do at my event? What are we interested in making? I'd probably like to do 6 to 8 well, that one's the coolest. This is fun. It really feels like pour painting without me pouring. I don't think there's... looks like there's just a bit left in here, so we'll just keep... squeezing. Oh goodness. When it's at the end, guys, it does take longer to get out of the bottle. Oh, don't put air bubbles in there. I'm just gonna pull that in. I don't want no air bubbles. Thought this one was open. This is super thick, and this is quick dry glue. It's not quite the same, but we're going to use it anyway because I don't have any other white glue. My hair's getting too long, guys. It's in my shirt. It's destroying me. Hope you guys can see this. I can't even tip it down. I didn't even think about that. How about the nativity scene in the gobble? Ooh. Yeah, we could do that. Definitely going to do some Christian stuff because that's my life. Definitely. I like that idea. In a gobble. I have to think of which one you were thinking of. Mean like that sundae that I made? Ooh. Did you see that? What was that? Nobody else did that. Any other ones that you might like to do I like the nativity one. That's cool. I think something like this would be really cool, but it'd be really hard to, I think, leave out. I think too many people would bang it. I'm only going to have about 50 people at my event. Maybe this is just needs a different cut. What did I do here? I'll just snap that off. It is a little thicker glue. Ooh. Very thick, actually. Oh, stop. You bend upside down, you should be able to work. Dangerous. It needs a little love. It isn't. Well. Dries clear. That's all I care about. Super thick, guys. I never used this glue. I bought it as a trial box. Not for this project, but this is like working with taffy. It's that thick. Goodness. Well, it's going to have to work for this last two pieces because, you know, it's just one of those things. I can't change it. This one's going to be a little pink. I made a perfect heart on that. Funny. Or maybe the paint will thin it up. I feel like I'm stirring in pink or gravy. You know how you get real thick gravy? Ooh, that's like so thick. I wasn't anticipating it that thick. It does self-level, like slow motion. I'm going to help it. Didn't anticipate these problems. Hopefully that worked. We'll add a little bit of a big dot of red, dot of pink, because I already have some pink on my item, my stir stick, and some white. Now let's stir that in and see how that works. I can't tell if I'm getting down to the other side. I wish I would have put it like on a mirror. Needs a little bit more red. Guys, if this turns out, this is going to be so beautiful. I got the take here. I'm just going to let it sit. Not going to touch it. Going to be a good kid. You know how hard it is to not touch? It's terrible. Okay, so that's really, really thick, tacky glue, guys. My hot glue is there waiting for nothing. All right, so turn it this way. And I'm going to tip it towards you just a bit. Not too long, so look fast, okay? I'll tip it towards me first and then towards you. And then back in the center. I hope you got to see it. I think it's going to be so cool. This one's the only one that's like overflowed and really red. The rest are all swirls. I'm just going to see if I can add a pink in it. Just a dot might help it. It's so red. Nope, it just blended right into red. That's the one that dropped a whole lot of red on me. We'll just have to live with it. Super fun. Now, just because this bottle is acting empty, I'm going to still add a little bit of water in it. Not much, just a bit. And it will probably give me some good, tacky, wet glue. So I have to find somewhere safe for this to sit. That could be a problem. Anybody else have any crafts that you think might be fun to make at a crafting event? That you would enjoy making if you came to my event? I know not everyone can afford to do events. A lot of us are still suffering from all the great stuff that's gone on in the world. Oh, this is so pretty. I'll take a picture before I thank you guys. I hope you were able to see that. It is pretty. Now, just has to dry. I have to say I like it. Don't touch it. I was going to take the tape off, but maybe I won't. That might mess it up. Hi Sheila, how are ya? Glad you're here. So my event, let me tell you about the event. I'm looking at possibly 3 days. We'll do a little bit of business with it for those that want to learn about the crafting business and maybe start a business like what I have and others have that we all follow. So we'll talk about that. You can ask the questions, and if I can answer them, that'll be great. If I can't, we'll find out the answers. I don't know if I'll have a genius there to answer all my questions for me, but yeah, we'll find out answers. We'll get answers. Then that will give us 2 days to craft, and because there will be about 50 of us, I want also time to chit chat, because that's how you really start to grow. So that is my plan, and I'm looking at like doing maybe 3 to 4 crafts a day, and per day, so total possibly 8 crafts. And I'm thinking over my 500 crafts I make a year, which ones do I want to remake and things like that. And then of course when you go, you'll get the items that you use. You'll get the whatever you use, you get to take with you. So you will probably get some paints, paintbrushes, thing of spackling. I will do a spackling thing. That is something many of you do. I thought maybe we could do the bag, or even the journal. The journal would be really fun. It'll give them a head start. Like that. What else? What else would you guys like to make? Now, I'm hoping I don't have to go in May, because May is a hard month for many of my teachers. I have lots of teachers that follow me because I do more of the simpler crafts. I can make really hard crafts. So I'd want to make sure we have simple enough but yet hard enough. I don't want us to feel like we're little kids. I want us to be adult crafting. Guys, I know I have another one of those. A whole nother set. I know I do. It's bugging me. Where did I put that stinking thing? So those are a few crafts that we'll do. Possibly that activity set. That would be cool. In June, we could do a Christmas craft, because we got Christmas in July. Get a head start. We also have to remember whatever we do make, we have to be able to put back in to, you'll all get a box that will have all your supplies in it, and then all your crafts can go in that box and you can take it home. And then your supplies. The only thing you'll have to bring is probably your favorite scissors. Like, I'll bring my 2 favorite scissors. Maybe my big white scissors here, depending on the craft. June's coming up fast, guys. It's already mid-January. My goodness. Anybody else have any thoughts? Maybe do some chalk couture. Good evening, Tria, live by Jay. How are you? Hello, hello. Didn't you do a craft said that you would be with your grandmother and made the envelope? Yep, that's the envelope. I did this one and another one like it. could do a junk journal. Yes, that is the journal one. I'm trying to think of the other one I did too. Not that long ago either. Anyway, if you think of any crafts that you saw me do, I would love to, spreading the love. Thank you, Venus. Thank you. You know, because my event's going to be, you know, 3 days. One is business day. That's to learn about the business, ask some questions. If we can't answer them, I'll find someone that can and get us some answers. I have to find somebody that's willing to share as much information as they can. Some people are willing and some people are not. When I started the business, nobody was willing to share. So I'm really kind of looking to that. This was one last summer, and I did one after seeing yours. Send me your picture of that. Oh goodness, I think I know which one you're talking about. If you can. Della, send me a picture if you can. I do remember doing that. And we also have to think about, you know, if we make a craft, do we have drying time? Do we have, can it be made in 2 hours? Now this craft here, we did in about an hour, but it's going to take 3 days to dry probably. I don't know how fast quick dry tacky glue dries. I know a dot doesn't even tell you. Time by more than 50% faster. Dries clear and flexible. Thank goodness it's going to be a little flexible. Dries and tacks up fast. Okay. Doesn't give me a drying time on that one. Let me look in this bottle. I gave mine away for a birthday card gift. Okay. Darn. I'll have to go back and look. I think it was last July we did that. June. Last June. I'm trying to remember. I'm seeing if this one has any dry time on it. Doesn't say. Might be looking at a week at this. But it still might be fine. That's cool. We can do a chocolate maybe item. We'll see on that because those are very expensive, some of them. We could do minis though. That wouldn't be too bad. Just seeing what crafts I have behind me. Oh, there's so many crafts. My mind just goes wild. That's why I decided to ask you guys. I think this and I think that, and then I think, oh, I get overwhelmed thinking. But I'm glad some of you are thinking about it. But anyway, if you think of a craft that I have done in the last year, I'm going to go back and relook at some and see if maybe you guys would be interested in making them for real with me at my event. So that's kind of where I'm going with that. So, well, friends, I'm not sure what time it is. I'm trying to put my scissors away. I'm going to go see if I can find the other one of these. What time do we got? 9:40. Oh, it's early. Oh, goodness. It's only Saturday, too. I'm going to move this out of our way. I'll come back in about 10 minutes or so, give or take, and we'll do another fun little fast craft. Nothing like this. One of these is plenty. I have to put this in a really safe place. I don't have a safe place down here right now. I think I did the wrong craft on the wrong day. All right, so I'll see you in a few minutes. All right. Thanks so much, guys. I'll be back in